Development of civilizations. Read each statement carefully and select the correct civilization. First, type your first name in the box here. Next, type your last name in the box here. Now you will select your cycle number. Use the link to answer the following questions. So you would copy and paste this whole URL into a new tab to access the notes to answer the questions below. Number 1. Under Hammurabi, the cities were given a common law code. Is it Hittites, Akkadians, or Babylonians? Number 2. Began to unify the Sumerian city-states. There are 2 possible answers. Is it Sumerians, Hittites, Akkadians, or Babylonians? Number 3. Develop the wheel and, through experimentation, learn to use it to create transportation. Is that the Assyrians, the Sumerians, or the Hittites? Number 4. Use the concept of the wheel to build war chariots pulled by 2 horses. Is that the Assyrians, the Sumerians, or the Hittites? Number 5. Were the first to manufacture and use iron for weapons and tools. Is that the Sumerians, the Hittites, or the Akkadians? Number 6. Around 550 BC, established the largest empire the ancient world had yet to see. Is that the Persians, the Sumerians, or the Akkadians? Number 7. Created a trade network based on their production of Tyrian purple, dye, and glass objects. Was that the Persians, the Phoenicians, or the Assyrians? Number 8. Learned to use the stars, including the North Star, to navigate when at sea. Is that the Persians, the Phoenicians, or the Assyrians? Number 9. Based on a strict military hierarchy, and its king controlled a fierce and feared army. Was that the Persians, the Phoenicians, or the Assyrians? Number 10. Use the same writing system that had been invented by the Sumerians. Is that the Phoenicians, the Assyrians, or the Sumerians? Number 11. King Ashurbanipal, though known for cruelty to his enemies, also established a famous library which preserved the stories of Marduk and the Epic of Gilgamesh for later peoples. Was that the Phoenicians, the Assyrians, or the Sumerians? Number 12. Their religion, Zoroastrianism, was the official religion of the empire and spread the idea of one God. Was that the Persians, the Phoenicians, or the Assyrians? Moving on to the next section, Mesopotamian empires. You're going to use this new link to answer the following questions. For each question, match the statement with the empire that it describes. Number 1. Under which Mesopotamian empire was a single code of law created? Assyrian, Persian, or Phoenician? Number 2, built roads across the large territory. Was that Assyrian, Persian, or Phoenician? Number 3, shared a culture, but their cities were independent states. Sumer, Akkadian, or Babylonian? Number 4, the first empire in Mesopotamia was brought about by invasion by outsiders. Was that Sumer, Akkadian, or Babylonian? Number 5, Hammurabi, king of Babylon, brought much of Mesopotamia under the control of his empire. Was that Sumer, Babylonian, or Assyrian? Number 6, feared warriors who used iron weapons to conquer a large empire. Was that Babylonian, Assyrian, or Persian? And number 7, group of seafaring traders. Was that Assyrian, Persian, or Phoenician?